right, guys, let's call the game of football tonight, okay? So, any problems? You got a couple options. Come to us or come to you coaches, okay? We'll take care of you, all right? Understand? All right, tonight's coin. If you'll come in, please.
My teammates are just like me. We all criminals.
Tails, heads.
It's like a whole different world when I'm playing football. It just gets me away from everything. The first thing I think about when I wake up on game day is my team. How are we going to win? Are we going to execute, or are we just going to play sloppy?
When I wake up on game morning, I'm nervous, but I'm also excited. When I'm by myself, I think about my assignment. I think about what I need to do.
I'm usually thinking about going home, or on game day, I'm usually thinking about executing in my position on offense and defense, because I don't never get out the game. What I eat on game day is not the food here, only the breakfast. I don't like the food here. It makes my stomach hurt. I just drink water.
And one more out of those protein shakes. Like the little packet.
Yeah. I'll try to go today. Yeah, you're right.
No, you don't have to go today, just whenever.
I eat as much as I can. I try to get as big as I can for my size.
Milk with muffins, or go with water?
I may get some in a second.
How do you plan on taking care of it? What are some ways that you could actually do that? Okay, you could recycle.
When I'm at school, teachers let me rest since it's game day. But sometimes I try to do work.
When I'm at school, I try not to focus on games too much because then I lose sight of academics, but I find myself thinking about football a lot. When I see my teammates, I'm reminded about the brotherhood that football brings. Either we win together or we lose together.
I had an extra white one at my house, but I didn't order it was
My teammates are my brothers. We all been through the same thing. I fight hard with them. Every day we go to the field. Football gives me a time to act aggressively in a positive way.
They've been through a lot. They're at Gainesville because they're trying to improve their lives.
What I know about the students at McKinney Christian is they are good people. They go to a good school, but they are regular people just like us, except we are locked up and they are in the free.
When I arrived at the game, we've practiced for a week, and we've gone over what the game plan is and how we're going to do our best to beat the team, and I'm confident that we will do that.
When I step onto the field, my breathing is like heavy. White boys is big.
You can't be worried about making mistakes. Hell, life is full of mistakes. And if you dwell on them, you'll never grow. You'll never leave the spot that you're in.
My coaches are hard working. They never satisfied. They always push us to the limit. Sometimes I be wanting to quit because they push us so hard, but I mean, they just want us to get better.
If you went to assembly, said it best. You either gonna lay down and stay down, you either gonna break down, or you gonna bounce back up.
My coach pushes us to be a better team. He is hard on us, but that makes us better at football.
Understand? So get out there tonight, play it like it's supposed to be played, play Mustang football, fast, physical, fly around, never have a defeated look on your face.
Since White is the visiting team, we're going to let them call the coin toss, okay? Tails. He calls tails, okay? Let it hit the ground. That is heads. That means you have won the toss, sir.
When I look into my competitor's face, I see many of the same expressions that I have. Excitement, I see a little bit of angst, and I see preparedness.
I see confidence, And I see hunger because they want the same thing we want, and that's a win.
Tornadoes will be kicking the ball off. We're going to ask that everyone stand, remove their hat as we sing the national anthem.
My first time locked up. Where I grew up in, it was rough. Gunshots, hustlers, gangs. People that I hung around didn't go to work, just stood on the block selling drugs and robbing people. It was eat or be eaten. Kicked out of school, I was breaking the rule, but you still...
Kids are here because they were sentenced by the state of Texas. The streets have raised them. A lot of them think that's the way they're supposed to live their life.
When people see me, they think he's into some trouble, but they wrong.
Like, Mama, I'm sorry, like, can't you forgive me? Like,
here, you have to work for what you want. You just don't get it.
I'm a big believer on it takes a village to raise a kid. The village didn't do their job, so now it's going to take a different village to get them back on the right track.
What I like about football season is there's no Bloods, there's no Crips, only tornadoes. The whole thing is we want the kids to feel good and grow into productive members of society.
And it's never too late to be who you're supposed to be.
My goal is to help guide them in the right direction. Yeah! I'm doing this because I believe that we are state championship back. I done gave you everything a normal high school team will give you. Only thing you gotta do is behave yourself.
This is the only chance they really get to be kids while they're here.
We're a team, right? Sir. We're family, right? That's all we got. Saying what you said. No excuse.